Hello and thank you for coming to check out this video. In this one I'm going to be showing how to do an install or an upgrade via the CLI on the CUCM. But I'm not going to be doing a full OS install or upgrade. I'm not actually upgrading the CUCM is what I mean by that. Instead I'm going to be upgrading the firmware on the phones. So I want to show you something real quick. If we go to device settings and we go to device defaults, there's a section on here. Now, the phone that I'm going to be messing around with is an 8851, right? And there's a section on here where we can actually see what the phone's firmware should be by default, right? And we're doing 12.6.1 here. Now, I used to wonder when we would do a firmware install using a COP file, when does this get updated? So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. If we go into the subscriber A and B and we do this command show tech dev defaults, I believe. Let's see if that takes. Yep. This will give us all of the same information that we were just looking at in the GUI. Right, so we'll just hit space real quick, and I actually have this information already pulled out into Notepad++ over here. Turn off word wrap. And I highlighted where the 8851 is, right here. And you can still see 12.6.1. Let's go ahead and show how to do this upgrade real quick. So you do util system upgrade initiate, and this will be the same command as if you were going to do a full upgrade of the CUCM. Well, this does not look good. Could not load the config file. Looks like it's going to move forward anyway. And it happened on both the publisher and the subscriber. Anyway, I'm going to be doing the upgrade from a remote file system. That's going to be on my PCD. So let's get this on both of these guys. And then the directory is going to be /cop, because that's where I put my cop files. This will be pcd.pcanane.com. That's my PCD server's FQDN. And then admin SFTP is the default SFTP server. And then I am not doing any sort of SMTP. Now with these error messages, I hope that everything goes through just fine. These exceptions that I keep seeing here. Yeah, it looks like it's going through just fine. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, the specific one I'm looking for is right here, 88XX1271. So that's going to be number 4. And again, this same process is what we would be doing if we were doing a full upgrade of the CUCM. I'll go ahead and pause the recording while we wait for this. Actually, it doesn't look like I'll have to. All right, so yes, start the installation. And again, this is just a phone firmware. You can tell by the name of the file that it's just a phone firmware upgrade. All right, so while that goes through, I'll pause the recording and then we'll jump back on so I can show you if the software has changed. Man, this is just running pretty quick today. All right, so let's do that same command again, the show tech device defaults, and let's look for our 8851. Let me see, that is number 684. Right here. And you can still see that it says 12.6.1. And it'll say the same on this one. 684, 12.6.1. All right, so when we apply the COP file to the subscribers, it does not update the device defaults. And let's just check the web page as well for added assurance that we're looking at the right thing. All right, 12.6.1. Now let's go to the publisher and do the same process. We'll do util system. Well, I don't know if I typed it right. Let's see what's in here. util system upgrade initiate. Again, we're doing the remote file system. We're doing /cop pcd.pcanane.com admin sftp. And then it should find the same list of files. We're going to select option 4. And from my experience, the cop file takes a little bit longer to install on the publisher. Let's go to option 4. Wait for that to download, and then I'll have to say yes. All right. Okay, now I'll actually pause the recording this time.
A few moments later.
So it went through pretty quick. And then let's get these subscribers back open. Sub A and sub B. We'll go back to the show tech device defaults. All right, and we're looking for 684. You can see now it's actually using the upgraded firmware version. So it's not until you apply the firmware cop file to the actual publisher that it will update what the phones should be using. And let's go back to the GUI one more time. And you can see it there. Now I need to go ahead and go restart TFTP and reboot the phone so that they actually go and request this new firmware file. I hope there was something of value in this video for you. I hope that this addresses the question that the person asked about how do you do an upgrade through the CLI of CUCM. And I'll see you in the next video.